Well, after this particular answer to Nelson Ross and Dafiame Post's question, the Honorable Haruna Idrisu, the Tamale South Member of Parliament, the Education Minister, also had some questions for Dr. Bosman Osae. Take a look.
Mine is just one of three observations. But Mr. Speaker, they will come in a question form before I make my proposition. Mr. Electoral Commissioner, are you aware that declaration of results is governed by law?
Yes, Deputy Commissioner.
Yes, please.
And are you aware that the law that allows you to declare results defines where results should be declared?
Yes, Deputy Commissioner.
Is a police station one of those entities lawfully allied where you should declare results?
Deputy Commissioner.
No, the question again.
Is a police station where results should be declared by the Electoral Commission in accordance with law and the constitutional instrument guiding your conduct of elections, whether presidential or parliamentary?
At times, circumstances allow that.
No, Mr. Speaker, you see, Mr. Speaker, that's why ordinarily I waited to listen. This House, Parliament, is the guardian of human rights and freedoms. And Parliament is the guardian of fundamental freedoms. And Parliament is the guardian of independent constitutional bodies.
Well, the Minority Leader, Alexander Apanyomaking, also corroborated a number of things that Haruna Idrisu said and had this point to make on the back of what the Deputy EC Chair said. Take a look.
Is saying that all they need is police protection. But in the fight for civil liberties and in the protection of rights and freedoms, people have suffered for it. I want to ask you, don't you think that you can take the moral high ground with all the confirmations done, like you did in the Domiko Abenya? Domiko Abenya, when you were declaring, there was no police. I was available. Domiko Abenya, there was no police. A party protested, but you proceeded. So don't you think that on the strength of what Mr. Idrisu and Mr. Nitiwo have advised, coupled with the very point I'm making, you as a commission can boldly proceed to conclude this so that Ghanaians will see that the police has delayed you and you had proceeded to...
That's Alexander Apanyomaking in there. As we speak, Ablekuma North is not represented in Parliament. Dr. John Osae Kwapong is a Governance and Democracy Fellow at the Center for Democratic Development, CDD. Doc, appreciate you waiting for us all this while. Thank you for connecting with us. Now, the NDC is quite clear in their position that these contested polling station results should be rerun. Electoral Commission says they are not considering that at the moment. How do you see this being resolved from what you said?
So thank you very much. My position is that there are two issues involved here. The EC seems to believe that the inability to declare the results from Ablekuma is more of a security issue than it is an integrity of the ballot issue. From what the NDC is saying, especially in their interest in having a rerun in some of the polling stations where either the pink sheets are missing and therefore they cannot accept any other versions of whatever pink sheets may exist or not. For them, it's a ballot integrity issue. Depending on the number of polling stations that are outstanding. My initial thinking is, can we provide the EC with all the necessary security that it needs? Go through the collation exercise, declare a winner, and if there are grievances in that
Right.
process, then subject it to the legal process
Well,
and have it resolved. Turn to
and
the courts.
on that bit about this, your recommendation of they being given a needed security, you heard Alexander Panyamakin talk about it, and then also the Honorable Haruna Idrisu. I recall over a month ago, the election task force met. The IGP called on the Electoral Commission to provide the police with a roadmap so that they would know what to do in planning for the Ablekuma North election coalition process to be ended. So hearing the Dr. Bosman Asare now call on Parliament to impress on police to give them protection, how did that strike you?
Strikes me as an odd request. Is the request to Parliament to intervene and impress upon the IGP and the Ghana Police Service to provide them security because the Ghana Police Service has refused to provide security? I'm at a loss to really understand why the Ghana Police Service will do that, right? Is it that the security that the police have said or have offered is inadequate? That is why they want Parliament to intervene. I don't know, but it came off as a very odd request because it gives the impression that they are not getting the cooperation of the Ghana Police Service in terms of the security needed to be able to collate these results, recollate them, and announce a winner. For such an important exercise for which the Ghana Police Service has always provided security, it's hard for me to really understand why they wouldn't under such circumstances.
Right.
In the other constituencies that were recollated and results announced, the Ghana Police Service was there and provided the needed security. So why the intervention of Parliament at this point just for Ablekuma North? I'm not sure, and maybe the EC can explain further why they are requesting Parliament's assistance in getting the Ghana Police Service to provide them with the needed security.
Right. Dr. John Osae, appreciate your time and your thoughts on this. He is a Democracy and Development Fellow at the Center for Democratic Development, CDD.